Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about cellulite. Most women would appreciate this topic because cellulite is most common within women. It's not a common thing to men. Few men, some men have it, but it's not a common thing to men. It's mostly women, right? So they would most likely appreciate this video. First things first, before I start, just so you know, all the information I provide in this video and in all my videos are all research based. I may not quote from a research study, but are all research based, and I'll put the links down below for you to read yourself if you want to. And now let's get into the video. So first, what's happening? What's causing cellulite, right? So first things first. Let's say you got your skin. Your skin is the topmost layer that you see. Underneath your skin, there's a connective tissue. That connective tissue is called fascia, right? And underneath that connective tissue, you got your fat cell. Well, let me just say that connective tissue holds everything in place, and that's why your skin looks very much even at the top, right? And underneath the fascia is the fat cells. Underneath the fat cells is the muscle tissue, right? The muscle is right underneath the fat cells. So what's causing cellulite? Well, there's a couple of things involved in the damage of cellulite. It's not just as simple as we see it, right? There's hormones involved, there's lack of activity involved, and there's pregnancy or skin stretching and gaining weight involved, right? So let's take, for example, when a woman is pregnant, the skin stretch, right? And that stretching affects the fascia. It affects your skin and the fascia. And then usually when they get pregnant, they also put on weight in that process. And so what happens is when they give birth, some people don't lose the weight. They still got the weight. So when they give birth, now this fascia has been stretched up to the point where it's probably damaged, right? And now you give birth, your skin is coming back to normal, but now you have weight, you put in weight, and the fat cells have gotten larger. So that's poking up on the fascia, which is not able to hold down the fat cells again because they are partly damaged. So it's poking out on the skin, and it shows out on the skin as very uneven, which you see as cellulite. That's one way you look at it. That's basically what cellulite is. Another way is someone gaining weight and losing weight. So because every time you gain weight, you're sort of stretching the skin up to a point, right? So especially if you're gaining excessive amount of weight, you're stretching the skin up to a point. And then you gain weight, when you stretch your skin, you damage the fascia. And that damage to the fascia is what makes the fat pokes out. So basically, we are getting a damage to the fascia from different sources. It could be from pregnancy, from weight gain and weight loss, from poor eating, and a lot of other different things. The damage of the fascia is what's basically causing this problem. And you're also getting a weakness of the muscle, which is right underneath, because probably lack of activity and a lot of other things, right? So how can we help to go about or solve this problem or make it, so that we don't have this much cellulite on our skin, right? Well, there's a lot of things involved. So when you gain weight, there's one hormone involved. Well, there's more than one, but let's just start with this one first, right? Insulin, right? Insulin is the hormone that makes you put foods into your cell. It's basically what drives your glucose into your cells. But what happens is it's also the hormone that can cause you to gain weight quickly, especially if you're eating excessive amounts of food that your body don't need, and you're getting rising blood sugar. This can cause insulin to drive things into your fat cells, and that can make you gain weight. So first of all, we need to control the amount of insulin that is exposed in our body that we cause our body to release. The second thing is we need to repair the fascia, the connective tissue that is just underneath your skin. And that connective tissue is made up of mostly protein and vitamin C. Protein as in the form of collagen, and vitamin C is what hold everything together. So We're looking at eating a high quality protein like eggs and vitamin C, lots of fruits and vegetables, right? The third thing is we need to lose the fat. Very important to lose the fat and keep it suppressed and strengthen the muscle, right? Because the strong muscles also helps to keep everything intact. So we need to lose the fat and strengthen the muscle, and this is where exercise comes in. So exercise that involves movement of the area where the cellulite is, which is mostly, if you check women, is mostly on their hips and thighs, right? So exercise that involves your hips and thighs, like squats, deadlift, box jumps, burpees, things like that, would help to strengthen the muscle and help you lose fat. Another piece we need to look at is growth hormone. Growth hormone is a hormone that is from your liver, right? So, and growth hormone it would help to make you get good muscle size, right? To strengthen those muscles and to repair and fix back that connective tissue, because that's one of the most important parts of this puzzle, right? So let me just put this all together. So I've just explained to you what causes the damage to the fascia, because the damage to the fascia is very important. It's one of the things that is causing the fat cell to poke up and give your skin this uneven look, and your fat cells also getting larger. So first things first. First thing you need to do is to lower insulin, and to lower insulin, you need to implement intermittent fasting. It's very important to lower insulin, right? That means you eat less, right? And the less you eat, you normalize insulin. And when you normalize insulin, you get less problem with getting fat, right? So intermittent fasting helps with that. The second thing we also need to do that is connected to the first thing is exercise. Exercise will help to lower insulin, reduce the amount of fat, so your fat cells get smaller, right? Release growth hormone, right? Also, I forgot to say, intermittent fasting will help you release growth hormone. Exercise will also help you to release growth hormone, which would repair the fascia, right? So they also tied into each other. So the third thing also we need to do is to eat foods that are rich in good quality protein and a lot of vegetables, right? So we're looking at eggs, high quality red meat. Don't have to eat red meat every day. Once or twice a week, that's okay. Fish, right? Especially salmon and mackerel, right? A lot of vegetables, green vegetables. This would also help to repair that fascia, help to clean up and strengthen your liver, helps with the regeneration of the muscle, and it would also help you to get your muscles stronger. The third thing we need to do, it's the first thing actually. The third thing you need to do is to lower cortisol, right? Lowering cortisol, the part where cortisol comes into this is the stress. So cortisol is a hormone that is activated by stress. When you're stressed, you release cortisol, and this in turn would produce the release of insulin that would cause you to possibly store fat in your fat cells, right? So this problem is all tied into one another. So lowering cortisol, that is taking away anything that is causing you knowingly, causing you stress, knowingly or unknowingly, any type of stress, you need to reduce it and relax, right? Do whatever you're doing and stay calm, right? And you need also to get a very good amount of sleep, because all of this wouldn't work if you don't sleep and recover well. So you need to get a good amount of sleep. I mean, I'm not saying you have to force yourself to sleep 12 hours. No, you need to sleep and wake up and feel very rested. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helps, and share it if you feel it, you know someone it might help. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.